Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Leafs Odyssey, where... who's the last one standing? Is it me? I hope it's going to be. All the bug bombs and flying snake can die. So it seems like I just have to get at least one bug bomb to the corner and then have him explode the flying snake? That doesn't seem so bad. That doesn't seem so bad. I also see that I do have the opportunity to get them facing in different directions, in case that helps me. Which it probably does. So for example, suppose I decided that the best way to make progress, I'm not sure the best way to make progress, was to have you come through here and... Actually, okay. So I have 5 expendable resources. So if you stand here, you don't explode, but you do get rid of 1 bit of poison. So I have 5 expendable resources that are capable of getting rid of 5 pieces of poison. So what is a path through the maze that only involves destroying 5 bits of poison? So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doesn't get me back to the original spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. So basically this path is what I'm seeing. So let's try to do that path. There's one of them. Now I have to get another dude. Dude, also known as Bug Bomb. And so I'm going to wait here so that one of them can start walking the next portion of the path. And so I would like you to walk this way. Fortunately, you are still alive as I am trying to drag you to the south. Then there's a problem, because I want to drag you this way, but that's going to kill another dude in a non-useful spot. So, before I drag you to the south, perhaps the correct thing for me to do is to drag these guys to the south. So now I won't have that same issue, because now I can do this and just kill the next piece of the puzzle. So now I want to kill this one and this one and this one, but I have to carefully manage these guys to be able to stay alive. So someone's going to need to go left over here and down over here. And that's going to occasionally pull you over, but for right now it seems kind of okay. So if I just do this, if I just don't think too hard about it and try to carry out my plan. So far everything's okay. So far everything's okay. You guys are on the upper right are currently facing down, which means I can walk all the way around you, no problem. I can also get this guy back over here so he is far from danger. And in fact, he's sitting in a very far from danger spot for the most part. And so I think I'll bring all these guys down so that I can walk the next guy over. This will be a little bit more fraught. I think it'll be okay. So suppose I bring you over. I can do this, although things are getting a little bit scary. And now I could walk back around. I can't... Okay, this is a little bit problematic. Yeah, it's problematic, isn't it? Oops. What happened there? I see what happened there. Okay, so we got ourselves into a little bit of trouble. So maybe at this point, after walking you to the left, maybe now it's already time for me to what? Maybe I do that. That seems plausible. Because now I could move you 1 to the left, and this affords me a new opportunity to get both of these guys here, which I think might be good. And then you can sit here, And it's okay for me to go here. And then I can move you north. And then while I'm pulling you to the left, the other guys are getting closer to where they need to be. So that seems fine. And then I think everything is going great, actually. And I can do this, and I'm okay to do that. And so I'm just trying to walk this guy toward the goal. And I see a impending problem. So how am I going to solve that problem? I'm going to move you and only you one thing to the south. And only you one thing to the south. Then I'm going to swing back around. Bring you this way. Get you to kill this one. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. I think I applied reasoning and brain power and solved the problem. Is this correct? Yes. Great. Last one standing is Leaf, our ferret hero. Good job, Leaf. Next on the agenda, cycles. My favorite, the slug. This is just a pillar? Yes. There is a bug bomb here. There's a monster block that has to chase bug bomb onto hot coals to die. Leaf, assuming that these guys are in cycles... Actually, let's press the wait button and just watch what happens. These guys are on cycles. Great. Leaf is capable of killing all of these slugs just by attacking them from the outer edges of this place. The question becomes, how do we get the monster block out? In order to get the monster block out, Leaf needs to penetrate the slugs in such a way that he briefly clears the slime trail so that he has an opportunity to get suitable pushes on the monster block. On non-slime things, because otherwise it will kill the monster block and turn it into an inert push block until the monster block ends up over here. For the monster block to end up over here, it could go right and down. It could go down and right and down, which would require no, 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of poison to get eliminated. If it went right and down, it's also... No, it's more than that. Because there's an initial entry into here. 1... I think there's an entry into some spot. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the least. So that would be 5 here. If it went this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think either way involves breaking off 5 bits of poison. And the issues with the poison breaking-edness is that most of the trails are going to get repainted soon after as another slug picks up the slack. Why can Leaf not just kill all the slugs? Leaf could kill all the slugs, provided that they get killed in suitable spots that leave the 5 non-poisonous things that he needs. And that's a challenge, because they're in disparate locations, and Leaf would have to kill them before another slug comes and repaints the same thing or whatever. Right, because in terms of the cycles, there is one cycle that is going like this. There is one cycle that is going like this. So essentially there are only 2 different cycles. And so Leaf... Suppose these 2 were already dead, just for the purposes of illustration. Leaf could quickly kill this one and this one, and then these would be forever walkable spots, because nobody else would be in this cycle. Leaf also needs a spot up here to be dead, to enter from here, to eventually be pushing down, to then push across, to then push down. So the last one of the two up here that he kills would have to be up here. Okay, I have kind of a vague sense of something I want to try to do. So let's go try to do it and see how it goes and where it fails and etc. So if Leaf kills this guy, and kills this guy, the problem is this guy's going to come and repaint the trail and undo Leaf's work very soon. And furthermore, Leaf, in order to take advantage of this, Leaf needs to be down here and pushing northward at some point in the future to take advantage of this space that I just opened. And really, I kind of wanted to open it down here and push from up here, but let's ignore that for just a moment. And so Leaf doesn't really have the opportunity to like race down there and do something useful, or does he? Like, suppose he did this, and this, and even this question mark? Yeah, this is getting kind of interesting. I'm just gonna keep pressing on it for a moment here. This guy painted over this, or did I never erase this? I might have never erased this. In any case, I can't erase this right now, which is what I really need, so let me actually start from the bottom, but this feels like it's kind of going places already. So I want to start from this side, I think. So suppose I killed you, and I'm in here, and I think it's okay if I kill you and you. And then let's kill you and you. And now, if I could get in here and kill this and push down, and get back out, the puzzle would pretty much be solved. But the problem is there's no way, because I just killed the last slug in this portion of the cycle, there's no way for me to ever get into this portion. It's not entirely true. Is it entirely true? I could kill a bunch of these slugs in a row over here, actually. I could kill a bunch of these slugs in a row over here, actually. I think that works. I'm gonna try that. So I think I can kill you. This guy's gonna cause problems, so I'm gonna kill you. Kill you. Wait patiently. Kill you. Wait patiently. Kill you, and I think I've done it. I think I've done it. This was not exactly what I was originally planning, but it worked out just fine, and we solved the room. So, pat yourself on the back. You've done a good job, viewers. And that's the end of it. We've reached the March prize. Marsh prize? March? Marsh. I can pronounce this word. It is not a month of the year. It is a bog. And that gives us access to teleport. I need to mark that this is a teleport spot on my little map program. I'll be right back. All right, we need to teleport to, that was Marsh checkpoint, so the next one would be Mountain Pass. So let's go there and spend the next of our keys. And I stopped to take a sip of water, and so now I'm ready to enter the Mountain Pass and see what awaits us. We got new music. There's a fair number of music tracks, which I appreciate. Pile up. So this is the block section. For the first time, it seems like we're actually like seeing a block on top of a toggle door as a game mechanic that's actually like part of the puzzle. So this just toggles both of them, sure. So is this as simple as I'm trying to get the monster block pushed to the north? It looks like it is. So let's pretend that oh, there's a trapdoor here. How many tiles do I have? How many blocks do I have? Suppose I did this rather than count, which is totally a thing that I'm capable of doing. You'll notice that the grid... Oh, that was a bad way to push that block. You'll notice that the grid that was added in an update, it was on Alex's backlog already, but I said I really needed it, and so he added it 2 days after I requested it, which was great. Thank you, Alex. The grid applies to these tiles. It does not apply to the water, and this is the first time in the game I have wished that there was a grid on the water so that I would be able to count how many tiles I was going to, how many blocks I was going to need for stepping stones over here. So I would need one more to get to where I'm going. So that trapdoor somehow needs to be more useful to me. But I don't have multi-push available. So I can do this, but I can't do this and try to preserve the trapdoor. And so I'm unclear. And I obviously can't push any blocks through here. So I don't... And why... This might just be to demonstrate this mechanic. Oh, it's not just to demonstrate this mechanic. I'm seeing it. Are you seeing it? I'm seeing it. It's to demonstrate this. 2 blocks can be stacked on top of one another. And in fact, if I had 4 blocks stacked on top of one another and pushed the stack of 4 here to the north, I would be able to unstack, 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 unstack them after stepping off the trapdoor. So, that, I believe, is my new goal. It does not appear to be a obtainable goal to my feeble brain, but maybe I am incorrect. Or maybe... Before I do anything else, let's take a moment to verify my quite reasonable hypothesis that this works the way I'm expecting. It does. I was able to push 2 in a row. Okay. It seems like we can only get this much elevation. So how would I ever stack any more than this? Like I could get 2 separate stacks of 2, I see, like this. But then could I stack a stack on top of a stack by stacking the stacker stacks? Stackability, yes. What happens if I try to do this? I don't have a block available. No, that's fine. Okay, I can't push this way, which makes sense because at the elevation that I'm at, there are 2 blocks in a row and one cannot push 2 blocks in a row. But if I hadn't done it this way... Okay, I think I am understanding all the puzzle, maybe? So, I push 2 here, then this becomes the thing that gets up on here. Some other block becomes the recipient of this stack. Leaf pushes this. This becomes the thing. It gets pushed up here. Some other block becomes the recipient of the stack. And then, voila. We have done it. We have stacked 4 blocks on top of one another. Zing, 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 zing. Monster block is dead. It was the only monster in the room. Nothing gets added to my journal because mechanics don't go there. And we've reached the high ground. Insert meme. Alright, I have the high ground on the screen. What is the puzzle here? There are 2 monsters to kill. What controls you? Nothing. Nothing. This one controls this one. This one has no wiring. We have never witnessed this before. So its only purpose is to be a one tall stack thing. Can I jump down and squash this guy, or like push a block on his head? I'm not sure. And I've got a bug bomb. Can I explode him from here? Explosions do not travel in the vertical axis. I've already observed this with the toggle switch. Also, what are these trapdoors over? They are over water. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think that... Oh, okay. I don't think that this is going to be the right thing to do. But let me do the only thing that I see that the room is suggesting that I do. Which is... to stack... How would I stack? Before I had two things to control. Now I can't push on the top. So now I can't get elevated to make a push. I'm not sure what I'm doing again. I could elevate the bug bomb, and if somehow I had gotten all of these at height on the trap... Okay, I want to build those on the trap... Yeah, okay. Starting to see at least something interesting I can do. Let's continue... Oops. Continue to get the bug bomb just out of the way at the beginning. I have confidence in my ability to move him around later when I want to. So suppose I wanted 3 pink blocks to end up on top of 3 trapdoors. The problem is I don't see how to get one on the northmost door. The rest seem somewhat feasible. Maybe... Okay, here's an idea. Let's move you one further to the left so you're not seeing me as I'm moving around and pushing these blocks around. Maybe. What if I did this? Here's an idea. Is it now possible for me to lure the bug bomb on top of one of the pink blocks? I am fairly certain the answer is no. But let's investigate an answer to that question. So in order to do so, I would need to manipulate the bug bomb into various positions. I need you trying to go to the left, but I also need this held down. But I need you not to see me and do that. So... I don't know how I would do that. Could I have done it from south to north or north to south? Yes, I could have done it from north to south at the beginning of the puzzle. Okay, so let's do that. So... I'm going to lure the bug bomb onto the trapdoor. Does the bug bomb drop the trapdoor? The bug bomb does not drop the trapdoor. Having done so, I can now lure bug bomb here. And if I were capable of undoing the button pressure pad, then bug bomb would be safely living above the clouds on the top of this thingy, I believe. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Is there a way for me to change the state of this that I am standing on while the bug bomb is there? I need to be moving from on to off it, and he needs to... Yes, it's trivial. So what I should have done... Let's just reset the puzzle. What I should have done was pulled the bug... It's not trivial. Rats. It might be trivial. Hold on. What if the bug bomb is standing here? What if the bug bomb is standing here? And there is a box here. And I move here this way. This way. This way. I did it. Bug bomb is up there. And now look at this. Hey, bug bomb! I'm right next to you. You're not exploding because you can't see me, because you can only see on your own vertical whatever. Next thing. Is it possible for me to move the bug bomb to the north? He can't see me, so he's not going to come over here. If I had like a stack of blocks, he could explode and like push the block from one stack onto another stack or something is something I'm starting to think about. So if there were a stack of blocks to my left and I could somehow coerce him to explode while he was up there, which I don't think I could do. What happens if I do this? His explosion is unable to push the block to the north because there's already another block to the north. I'm still not sure what I'm ultimately trying to do in this puzzle. I'm just experimenting with the mechanics that are available to me. If I do this, you just end up down on a lower level again. Okay, okay, but I have solved the problem of how do I get the pink block to the north trapdoor by talking it out. Because the way to get the pink block to the north trapdoor is to put a pink block here and then have the bug bomb explode it to the north. So, hey, bug bomb, perhaps your only job in life is to do that. Then I am capable of getting two other whatchadoodles here and here. Then I can stand up here. Whoa! Leaf has attacked a flying snake from the high ground. So, is that because the flying snake was flying and was available? Or does Leaf have reach down capabilities? I really hope my journal is going to tell me about that one, but let's see what happens. There is nothing new in the journal. So, Leaf is capable of standing at a higher elevation than a flying snake and killing it, but we don't know if and how we can extrapolate any of that information to future puzzles. But I did enjoy that puzzle nonetheless. Alright. Ice Skater. What are we doing? There are 6 monsters, 5 bug bombs, and a monster block. The monster block is eventually going to be pushed into the water. However, that will be very difficult to do because anytime someone walks through here, all these bug bombs are going to get off of this, and there's no longer going to be a bridge here because these will toggle floors over water. Also, you exist and you exist. All I can imagine right now is that we've already seen that I think explosions can move diagonally, blocks, and blocks can slide on ice diagonally. I don't recall if we've seen a block sliding on ice diagonally and then hitting a wall to see if it transfers its momentum horizontally or something ridiculous like that. Although even if it did, a block that then hits another block while sliding across ice, which by the way, this is not ice, so this also doesn't make any sense. It would come to rest against that block anyway. So that's not quite what's going on. What does this do? It does give me the ability to elevate. Could Leaf be standing on a pink block? Wrong way? No, right way. Then, while he's up here, have a bug bomb go off to his left, sending Leaf on a magical journey across the ice from elevation where the other bug bombs don't see him? That seems to be the implication. If it works that way, that feels fun and amazing, but it's also causing me to speculate in a not understanding way about what the mechanics are in terms of lines of sight and visibility for monsters, but let's watch what happens. What if Leaf attacks? He attacks, so Leaf is capable of attacking a bug bomb from the high ground that causes the bug bomb to explode. Explosions only happen in their own vertical planes. The explosion did not harm Leaf, but it did affect the block that Leaf is standing on, which is at ground level, and started it pushing it across the ice. So Leaf's superpower that we never knew that we had until now is that he can attack downward from the high ground. Amazing. Monster block is killed. Bug bomb, bug bomb, bug bomb, bug bomb are all dead, and we've solved the puzzle. This is an example. This and the previous are examples of quote-unquote surprise mechanics that are good, because the surprise mechanics are the focus and the linchpin of the puzzles. And so you are steered toward discovering them. Discovering them feels like a great insight and feels like part of the plan of what you're trying to do, as opposed to there have been some puzzles in the past where the surprise mechanic was a random side effect that was not part of my original plan of what to do. And so this is an example of good puzzle design, and so I want to call that out since I've been critical of some of the other puzzle designs in the past. All right, great. Carriage. Again, these are my opinions about puzzle design. Other people might feel otherwise. I think let's not press our luck. It would be good for me to rewatch this video in editing to see if there's anything more to digest that I didn't quite see there. So let's go ahead and call this an episode. I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Leafs Odyssey, where we can continue to explore this very interesting, unexpected mechanic. For now, bye-bye.